But still, man, he keeps writing the word request to the judge. He says, I request you give me the findings of facts and conclusions of law. So what are you doing? It's I require the findings of facts and conclusions of law. Request, your request is going to be denied. But when you require something, he can't deny it.
That's right.
So you got to be. So when you want to talk to the man in the black robe, you better speak the language that he understands, because he understands it perfectly. You don't. So if you try to try to get lazy, and you're dealing with the man in the black robe, you're going to get slaughtered. You want to be lazy in front of the jury? Oh, go for it. The jury's just as dumb as you are. So if you want to get a little slack and just say, well, I requested this from this man 100 times, the jury knows what the word request means. The jury thinks the word request means the same thing as require. So the jury doesn't know any freaking difference. Like I was saying before, should I say the woman surrendered her child or the woman abandoned her child? It's like, well, surrender means due to force. You know what? A jury is not going to care. A jury's going to say, well, you know what? She surrendered a kid to the state or she abandoned a kid to the state. The jury doesn't care. But the judge is going to care. The judge is going to say, hey, did you abandon this or did you surrender this? Is this a requirement or is this a request? Huge difference.
Yeah, it is, Carl, because it's because what it's saying in request, for me, it just sounds like you're asking instead of demanding.
It's like you're like a question, like you're requestioning it. Like, hey, can I please, Daddy? And you say, no, get out of here. But require means I demand it by right. So there you go. You can't say no because you demanded it by right. You could have said, well, I demand this by right to you for to give me the findings of fact and conclusions of law, but it sounds kind of harsh. So you know what? Let's tone it down a little bit. It's like, let's use the word require. There you go.
Right. So you got to decide. You got to decide who's the daddy. Are you the daddy, or is the judge the daddy?
And you have to decide: do you want to put it before the jury, or do you want to put it before the man in the black robe? Now, if you want to put it before the man in the black robe, you better be precise and deadly with your words. You got 6 shots. You got 6 words. You better use them wisely. That's it. Because you got 6 words you can put in there. 1 sentence. Boom. We're done. And if you waste that word, oh well. You just wasted your time with that guy, because he's gonna literally give you what you put down on that paper. Literally, a jury does figuratively. They just try to guess what you're saying because it's just a freaking guessing game when you're playing with a jury. So the judge, he takes the letter of the law. What's black and white in front of him, that's all he can do. He's bound by the letter of the law. So with a judge, it's literal. He just takes it to the letter of the law. So, but a jury. They try to interpret what you're saying, they're good old people, just like you and me. But a judge, he'll burn you. You better use the words correctly.
And if you're going to file a common law claim in a court of record, you want to file it that you are in your court at their facility.
Right, okay? at their edifice, at their court building, It's not court. You're not in court. You're in a court building, a courtroom, a courthouse. You're standing in your court. It's your court. You don't want to be inside of somebody else's court. You want to be at their court. You don't want to be in their court. Unless, like I said, say me and Greg have a contract, and obviously me and Greg are going to be within each other's court. Greg's going to sue me in his court, and I'm going to have to answer in his court because we're bound to each other through some sort of contract. So there you go. That's the difference. Debate like at or in. When you reduce your status, if I have a contract, a legitimate contract between me and Greg, well, then we're within each other's court, whether we like it or not. Unless Greg's claiming that no contract ever existed between me and him, then he would be at my court. He's not willing to give over control of jurisdiction because he's like, hey, you got the wrong guy. I have no idea who the hell you are. I got no contract with you. There you go. But that's the magic of at and in. Like you say, you live in state of Virginia. Oh, that's cute. Are you part of the Rocks? No, like I sent somebody an email the other day. I said, what state are you upon? What land and at what state? Forgot how I worded it. Pretty funny.
And actually, the state of Virginia isn't even the Rocks. The state of Virginia is a piece of paper in a file cabinet someplace, an agreement of a bunch of different people that said that we are all going to agree to be part of this club called Virginia.
Yeah.
All right? Virginia is just a club. It's a club. It's a membership club. It's like any of the clubs.
Association.
Right. It's a free association of men and women who voluntarily become part of something that they are all doing.